worries. I got you, man.
Okay,
Hey.
I'll go with my hair.
Okay. Wait, can I take out before?
Oh yeah, of course it was.
Because I forgot to do that last time. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Sweet, man.
Yeah, I'll just arrange the camera so let's get a little bit of a better angle. Well.
Hey, your hair actually feels pretty. Did I give you shampoo last time? What are you using?
Yeah, but I didn't use it. I don't think.
No.
Check. And then I can just put the mic out in the open. Like, ooh, it's gonna be a little bit scuffed. Okay. Chat, is it too zoomed in or what? Better, chat? Chat, what is better? 10 minutes zoom or not? This is good. I'll give it like 10%. Okay, and I'll go like this. Too zoomed in? Okay, I'll give it like like 115 then. Happy now, chat?
Gotta please the crowd.
Yeah, of course. I'm trying them to be happy with it, you know.
Get a little picky out there, guys.
They're just not picky, it's just because this camera's like, I kind of fixed it up. Last time we did this, it was really, really bad, but now I kind of fixed it up, and now it looks way, 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 way better.
Nice.
Want to use this chair? Or, I'll use my chair, right?
Yeah, you can use your chair. I'm just gonna post this up right here for these guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're good.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries, man.
What, Mary, what you? That's it? Just wet?
Yeah, you
wet
just
water?
wet it. Yeah, you just wet it. Yeah. Good deal.
Yeah.
All right, man. Woo. Cool.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Is there an outlet for later on for the blow dryer? Oh, I guess I can plug it right here.
Yeah. I have a really long extension cable if you want.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, not really. It's not really. It's just a power bar. I got it. It's right here.
Oh, it is okay. Yeah, I know you blew it up last time.
I thought I blew it up yet. I remember that.
Yeah. That wasn't a.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, ready, chat? Chat, remember the string shot where I cut my own hair with the little cone? You know what? That was kind of impressive. It actually turned out pretty decent.
All right. Sweet.
You want me to super dry it or what?
Oh no, yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna wait a little bit, even after right now. So yeah, no big deal.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah. So what's good, dude? Tell me what's going on to new 2023.
I mean, not much good to be honest. Just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's been normal. I don't know. You know, I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
It's just been it's been a little rocky for sure.
Yeah.
Kind of a crazy beginning of the year. Definitely.
Yeah. You seem to be good. You know, healthy. You know.
Yeah, I'm healthy. I'm
Good
doing all
attitude.
good. Yeah, just a lot of like unexpected, just back to back. It feels like this year a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like not like too common.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, life happens, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's just because playing games for so long.
Yeah.
And then being at the computer and just kind of like.
Like health wise.
Nah, just overall, like, just whenever you're inside and you're playing games, and then you're doing it like that's all you're doing for years.
Yeah.
Whenever there's like normal like things that happen,
Yeah.
or like real life, it's not very like it's a little bit unpredictable,
I see.
right?
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're not. Because I didn't
But
really.
do you think we can scoop back just a little bit?
Yeah, you're good. Of course, it was.
Okay.
So I didn't have like a big chance of like. This was not a little bit kind of. It all sounds kind of, I don't know how to say this, like maybe like bold, but I didn't really get a chance to like adult that much, right? Because I started playing games and streaming when I was like 18, right?
Oh, I see.
And then that's when you become like an adult in terms of age, right?
Yeah.
And all the way to 27, I didn't really get a chance to like become an actual like full-fledged adult and like responsibilities and like how does real life actually work, you know?
Yeah. It's kind of like you know how like actors, you know, like what's his name, like Macaulay Culkin, you know how like the Home Alone.
Yeah.
He was like such a superstar when he was like such a child.
Yeah, exactly. But even sometimes I feel like even these, I mean, I don't know what they I don't know what like their life like, you know. But I assume that they at leleast have to interact with the real world to a certain degree, right? Like go not like go outside and like do actual real things instead of just being at the computer all day, right?
I got you. Because the face interaction, face to face.
Yeah, exactly, and just the normal things everybody does, right?
Yeah.
But I think overall in the past like 7 years, I've been able to like avoid most adult things, and I get it. It was it's like oh man child type shit, and the reality is like people are right.
Yeah.
But I think avoiding it or like not having to deal with it is kind of, it has its perks and it's kind of cool at the same time, you know? Like it's kind of there's value there.
Oh, of course. It's kind of like the unknown, you know, like you don't know until you actually walk through that life.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like your life may seem such a, you know, colorful and like amazing, fun, interactive, and like entertaining, right?
Well,
but like you said, like, you know, there might be things that maybe other people might not know what's going, you know.
You see, but you're absolutely right. And it's even that's kind of how it was though for like ever.
Okay.
You know, because the reality is that there hasn't been like much to do like when the stream ends or whatever. It's kind of like a continuation of whatever's on stream. Is like I'll just like play a couple games off stream and then I'll go to bed and start up the next day, right?
I see. Yeah.
But it's just like real life events that I wasn't like used to or like didn't know could happen.
Yeah.
Just happened a lot like in the past like 3 months. It's just a lot of like real life things that adults could deal with that I didn't even know was possible, and just kind of like I don't know. I think it's kind of like a reality check. But at the same time, I have to be honest with you, I've been like taking it a day at a time, you know.
Yeah.
And I find like a lot of like silver linings and everything, and I find it to be pretty fun. Like even though there's like bad things or like things that people think were negative, right? Yeah. I find some good value there in like just going through it. It's like an experience, right? And sometimes like I live a life where I'm like really lucky to be in the position I am, right?
Yeah.
So whenever I kind of take a step back and look at the big picture, right?
Sure.
Well, I'm really lucky, and I get a lot of good things. So even if all these things are like bad and like there's a lot of negatives that happen, at least it's an experience.
Exactly, and you learn from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And I think you know, in any, I always feel like you know, like even negative things, like those are like a really good teaching. You know, a teaching, like I guess a course of like, you know, learning experiences. Yeah. Instead of looking at it like a negatively, I think you could look at it as like a great experience, you know, discoveries on what happened, you know, in those situations.
Yeah.
Because if you don't go through those, you're never gonna know.
Yeah.
What that life is like, and by taking it, you know, with a great attitude, that's how like we all kind of evolve, you know, to like a better person. Yeah. But like that's great though, you know, that like you're able to tackle on these situations and make something positive out of it, and great experience, and making yourself more aware, you know. And
for sure. I think like I was speaking about it in a more like a blurry, like, you know, not giving any examples. Here's a good example. Like over the last like 2 years, there's been a lot of like moving around for various reasons why. Yeah. But moving around, it's kind of annoying, right? If you don't want to move, moving is trash. Right?
Oh, it is.
Like let's say you get evicted, right? It's just kind of annoying. At the same time, having to move a lot, kind of like if I look at it, there's a lot of negatives to it, right? Because it kind of sucks. You have to buy some stuff. You have to fucking move. You have to fucking move stuff and like moving boxes. Yeah, get rid of like all your habits and shit. Mm-hmm. So no, but at the same time, I learned like how to be on the fly, right?
Yeah.
How to readapt faster. How to remake what I like here somewhere else to this place. It's like a skill that's been incredibly useful.
Oh yeah.
To know how to. Hold up. I'm gonna go forward a little bit.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And people say I'm moving because my chair is very wobbly, and there's a knob I can turn to make it stop doing this shit.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
I think it's this one.
You got it.
Yeah. See that now? How solid it is now.
Oh yeah.
Now we're solid.
Oh okay. We're good. But yeah, I think like you're adaptable now.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Like you're able to adapt to any situation like a chameleon.
Yeah, and it's been incredibly useful, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like I'll go to a random place, right? Like a random place that like I'm not used to. Mm-hmm. And a lot of streamers and a lot of people that in my position would feel uncomfortable doing things that they can do normally, right? And it feels off. It's not as good.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, anywhere I go, I'm way better at making it what I want it to be, right? Yeah. And that's like been like a really like useful skill.
Oh, for
you know?
sure, 100%.
And I'm super happy about that.
Yeah.
So whenever I went to LA, I went to one of my friends Ludwig's house.
Yeah.
I was set up there and I was back to like doing the things that I normally do, like the same day, and then I have to move again, the same thing again, the same day. I was able to just do it. And before, it would like take like a week in order to maybe to feel like I can do that.
Yeah.
You know. But now it's like a day, you know, so it's gotten way better.
Dude, but that's amazing because like that comes in a skill of like self-awareness and being confident with who you are.
Yeah.
Because if you're kind of lost and you don't have the confidence, I think people will be kind of still lost. Like you said, like, you know, taking a week or 2 weeks or even a month to adapt to the situation. I think because of you are aware of who you are, you know, and confident with what your decision makings, I think that allows you to adapt quicker.
Yeah, for sure.
In scenarios like that, which I feel like everybody should feel confident with who they are, you know, because we're all different in a completely, you know, multiple ways.
Yeah.
That we should feel comfortable. It doesn't matter who you are, what you do, because there's so many different type of people, like, you know, around the world.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Chad, good one, Chad. Sorry, you're saying something that's like something people call farming. So let's say like there's an emote called, let's say, I don't know, like smork, right? That's an orc, right? If I did like orc noises, they would say I'm farming the emote, right? They would say I'm farming it. It means that I'm like I'm making them do it. Like I'm basically
like influencing?
No, like I'm raking it. It's kind of hard to explain. Like it's a term. How do I explain this, chat? It's a video game term.
Okay.
When we say farming, it's like you're gathering a lot of something.
Okay. Just like in real life, like when you farm like strawberries.
Exactly, you're farming.
Okay.
Okay, you're farming.
Oh.
And basically, whenever I bait people the chance of typing something, right? Well, then I'm farming that emote or something, or that like emoji.
Oh, okay. So you're creating like a movement in a sense.
Yeah. But you see, like, think about it like the way I see it. Let's say you type an emoji, it's like an object, right? It's like one of them, right? Yeah. If I make them all type it, I get like 100 of them, and now I have all of them myself. Like I farmed that. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
It's like a concept, and basically you're saying like a word that I'm not gonna tell you what it is because, you know, I'll keep it like that.
Okay.
And people saying that you keep farming it because there's two things you've been saying a lot today.
Oh, really? Already?
And it farms like crazy.
Wait, on there?
Yeah, it's been farming like crazy.
I hope it's a good word.
No, but it's why I'm not telling you. I don't want to. It's not a negative thing.
Oh man, I gotta stop being repetitive then.
No, it's good. It's good. Yeah, as long as you don't know, you're good.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
All right, that's awesome.
Now, I just want to say something about it that you were pretty much just farming.
Oh,
like
dang.
It. But no,
is farming a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Okay.
Well, I mean, because, you know, it's interaction. It's interactive anyway. So
yeah, definitely. Hey, so you know, I also noticed one other thing that you streamed, and I think it was the AI.
Yeah.
Where they made an AI of you.
Oh yeah.
And you were watching your own AI talk back.
Yeah.
It was talking to someone else. So what did you think of that?
So I think out of all the AIs that they made for other streamers and other people,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we probably had the worst one because I think what happened is that the AI pulls from data, right? That is probably in like I think it probably takes on amount of density, right? So basically on YouTube, there's a lot of clips of like me and Andrew Tate talking onto a podcast, right? Mm-hmm. We talked a lot. We didn't talk a lot. We did talk for like 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
And there was like, because Andrew Tate is like such a big, very like dedicated following. Mm-hmm. There was like hundreds and thousands of clips with a lot of views that were put out there, right? Mm-hmm. So I guess for a lot of people, and I guess for the algorithm that they had, like me as XQC, I'm a lot like that podcast is a big part of me.
Yeah.
Even though I'll talk and stream for hours and hours, like every day, right? I think the algorithm thinks that this podcast is a big part of me, and I think it pulled a lot from that podcast.
I see.
For the algorithm, because what I noticed is that the AI said a lot of things that Andrew Tate was saying, like in terms of like his accent.
Yeah.
Actually rubbed off on me. So my AI was a little bit British somehow, or like whatever his accent is.
Oh, okay.
Right? There's a couple quotes of his in my dialogue, which is like a little bit odd.
Yeah.
And even some slang that I never use that he uses. Something I noticed.
Wow.
Right? So I kind of thought like, I think that the AI was just pulling a lot from these clips. Because maybe it's like, it's in high density.
I see. So in a sense, it wasn't well-rounded. Like, it wasn't really true, like, well-rounded of, like, who you are. It came from more of, like, this pie.
Yeah, not really. It wasn't, like, some of my mannerism and slangs, yes, a little bit.
Yeah.
But big parts, like, a big part of me, I feel like, is overall my slangs and the thing that I repeat a lot, right?
I see.
And a lot of those things were not even mine. Or, like, a different version of mine, which is kind of odd,
Oh, okay.
Because it's important when you have like your foundation,
Yeah.
If it's not right, it just feels like it's off. And I feel like the AI was a little bit off on that compared to other people that they had.
So that AI, it's a program that they download. It's like an app, and you just
they made it. They made
they made it.
I think they made it from scratch. So it's very complicated because they use a lot of different. So I don't think a lot of people caught on that because I think even chat was probably oblivious to that. So they were using a pretty like normal program that every streamer has, but they don't use, called Gueststar. I think they use Gueststar.
Okay.
And Gueststar is like, if you're a streamer, I invite you to a chat.
Yeah.
Right in the chat, and it uses your camera, your audio, and your video, and even now we're chatting together through an application.
So this streaming right now, you could do that and create an AI through what's happening right now?
So basically, I can invite somebody in chat right now, and now I can talk to them like on FaceTime. It's FaceTime pretty much. It's FaceTime, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I'm FaceTiming another streamer. So what they did is that they were FaceTiming the AI. So they had the AI have a Twitch account, right?
Oh, okay.
And I think they had it accept the invitation. And basically, the AI was the FaceTime person.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Is how it is.
Okay.
And they would feed and then they would feed the questions to the algorithm, and then the AI would analyze and respond through that. Chat says question mark because people don't understand it, but chat doesn't understand it. Chat, they were using Gueststar 100%. It's the same screen with the bottom. Unless I'm crazy, using Gueststar. Yes, they were. Okay. So basically, because you want it to be live, right? You don't want the AI to be prepared for everything.
Yeah.
So you want it to like feel because other people are gonna say, well, it's like a two birds with one stone. It achieves two things. One, I just think that it shows people that it's live, right? And the AI isn't prepared for this shit, and it's not like it doesn't know ahead of time all the questions. Yeah, it's just it has all the code behind it, but it'll respond to the questions
Yeah.
on the fly.
So can a AI read that feed that's going on right now? Can he read that and respond to any of that? Or can you make it do that?
He could, yeah, he could. Definitely, 100%. He could.
Dude, then why don't you do like a little stream where you have the AI read all that and trying to answer
So
back?
I have it already.
Oh, you do?
It's ready, but it's a little bit wonky.
Okay, because that would be kind of funny, right? Because I mean, it's so hard to respond. Like, I know you see some of those that's happening right now.
Yeah.
But it's so hard for us to obviously see most of it.
Yeah.
But if AI, because AI is obviously gazillion times faster, that would be kind of funny, right? To be able to answer
Yeah.
it and it'd be really interacting.
There has been people that did that. I think right now there's a stream of some anime looking girl, and it streams all day on its own, and it's like a streamer, but it learned to stream. Like it just responds to chat and whatnot, and it's like a whole thing.
Oh wow.
It's like this, but on its own with an animated person.
Oh wow.
Is that not what it is, chat? Is that not like a streamer? Yeah, it's an AI streamer. It's literally it's this, but it's nobody. That's what it is.
Someone owns that account and
Yeah.
just using that person. But is it the AI of a actual person, or they just create?
No. It's full. I think it's complete from scratch. I
Oh
think.
wow. Oh, by the way, which way do you
Right.
swing your, okay.
Right side. But these days I kind of split in the middle, to be honest. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
If
Okay.
I were to, I don't know why. Maybe because of my little scuffed hairline. I don't do right side flip anymore. I've stopped doing that.
Okay, so you just kind of just go down the middle.
Yeah, a little bit. That's
Yeah.
kind of what happens these days.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ah, sweet. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
Does this lower a little bit?
What's up?
Does the chair lower a little bit?
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh, okay. I wore my high shoes today, but
You know what?
Is that low as it goes?
Wait. How do you even?
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's gonna help me out a lot.
Yeah.
Sweet. There you go. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, you're good. So I thought it was as little as it gets.
Dude, you always surprise me how tall you are when you stand up.
Yeah, me
You're
too.
like 6'2".
Yeah. And you know what? I think because I hunch a lot, I forget how tall I am. Because sometimes I'll go to parties and shit,
Yeah.
and I'll stand like normal now. I'll make my spine
Yeah.
be normal human. And I'll look around and I'll be like, yo, I'm like in the tallest people here, you know?
Dude, you are tall, dude. I'm always surprised when you stand up. I'm like, oh dang.
Yeah.
You don't have shoes on either right now.
Yeah, I only wear shoes that also that have bottom like really small, like
Oh my god, like a really small sole.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Hey, but so like with running, I went to this store that analyzes your feet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they throw you under like this 3D a scanner.
Yeah, for sure.
And dude, I found out that my feet is actually a lot smaller than I thought it was.
Oh damn. Okay.
I was kind of embarrassed, but then I already have a wife and kid. I'm like, I don't care about that, It's
Yeah,
like,
it makes sense. Yeah. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah.
But they really fit you with the right shoes. If you ever needed like that type of shoes, you
Yeah.
should go to like one of the running stores, and
Yeah.
they will get you the right shoes. Cause my feet, it doesn't hurt as much as I used to anymore when I'm running.
Oh yeah. So you get a sole model for you, so it doesn't like hurt when you're running because it's
Yeah.
more forgiving. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I guess it's not just having the right cushion or whatever. They tell you about the arches.
For sure.
The way your foot lands, and are you more of a heel lander, toe lander, or like side to side? And I didn't know any of that, even though I played sports before. But ever since I got the right shoes, man, like my feet have been happier than ever.
That's crazy. I didn't, that's pretty chill. And then I knew there was like a different like ways that your foot like works with like the ground in your shoes.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could actually change it and make it better or whatever.
Yeah.
Make it more accommodating.
Yeah, so there's like a shoes called like the stability shoes, where like if you more of like a I guess big toe lander, like an inner foot lander.
Yeah.
Then they have this sole where it's more stiffer on the inner sole.
Oh.
So when you land, it pitches flatter.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh damn. So I really, man, these guys saved my feet. Like I want to like go, thank
That's
them for
sick.
it.
Yeah. I mean, see, growing up, me and my brother did a lot of skateboarding, right?
Yeah.
And people don't realize this, but skateboarding shoes will, if when you're growing up, will fuck up your feet. It'll ruin them.
Oh, the actual skateboard shoes when you're skating?
Yeah, because the skateboard shoes have to be like a certain like shape or whatever, right, and whatnot.
Yeah.
And growing up, you want your foot to be like well supported and like want it to like grow properly, right?
Yeah.
But if you grow up only wearing skateboard shoes, yeah, Chad's saying it. You get flat foot.
Oh, that was another thing they talked about. Flat foot.
So I got pretty lucky with that. I guess my feet still grew decently. But my brother, when we were skating a lot, actually had to wear like fitted stuff, and they had to get like some therapy thing going to get his foot back on track because it was getting like super flat. It was bugging.
Oh dang.
And I kind of got scared because I've worn skateboard shoes my entire life pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to get orthotics. Yeah, that it.
Or like
I think orthopedic is more like surgery with like coming to like legs and foot, but
okay.
I think the orthopedic, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Orthopedic.
Yeah, like I think that's what orthopedic shoes.
Oh, orthodox. No, that's like. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, and it kind of helps. So yeah, now I know a little bit about a foot science.
Also, so like that's why you were landing some tricks.
It was fine.
You were landing some tricks, man. Like at the what was it? Venice Beach?
Yeah.
You know, at the skate park. You were doing some like 360 flips and like.
It was, you know what? It was fine. It was a little bit depressing to be honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like I'm not gonna hide it. Like I felt like there's two problems I have these days.
Yeah.
One, my knee is doesn't. I've told you before. I had surgery on it.
Yeah.
And the surgery it kind of failed.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, so I need to get another surgery done. So
dang.
my ACL is still like loose and just completely out.
Oh dang.
And if I land poorly, right now, it'll just detach. Like it'll slide it'll go to the side.
Oh dang.
And the problem with that is that it'll damage the meniscus. In between in the knee, there's like a little cushion, right? Like a pillow, right?
Yeah.
That it's like a piece of cartilage, so things that move properly.
Yeah.
Right? Right now my ACL is like out, like it's not holding it. So if I fall and it slips out, right? Well, it'll go damage it. Is what I think I was told.
Yeah. So there's like no bushing there anymore.
Well, there's no more wire. So in your knee there's like an X, right?
Yeah.
Of two wires. One of them is very very strong, which they say that usually only snaps or tears in usually like car accidents, stuff like that, right?
Oh, I see.
But the other one, the ACL, everybody tears it.
Yeah.
Soccer, a lot. People that play football,
Yep.
soccer, they crazy amount of people get ACL tears.
Oh yeah. And also like basketball players.
Yeah.
Right?
Anything with torsion, I think that's the piece of wiring that does with like torsion.
I see.
So if you're putting your foot down as a pivot and you go and then you do a 90 degrees and you go to the other side, or like a 100, like put your foot down and you torsion and you go back, right?
Yeah.
That's what that does. So I have to be very careful about doing torsion. And skateboarding is it's a good amount of torsion, right?
Yeah, for sure. Damn, that's.
So I have like no confidence. One, because it's not. Well,
you're mentally kind of cautious, right?
Yeah. And also, it's something that you don't really understand. Maybe Chad will understand this. Chad, if you've had braces before in your teeth and you remove them, right? How did you feel when you first were about to eat something, right? You feel like your teeth are going to break the second you bite on something because it feels fragile.
Oh, there's like no support there anymore.
Yeah, you feel exposed and you feel uncomfortable.
I see.
And you have the feeling that if you bite, it's gonna break. It's gonna feeling it.
Yeah. Okay.
At first, it's very odd, right? The same way. It feels the exact same way.
Okay.
With an ACL surgery. So there's two parts. I mean, there's not a bunch of parts. I'm not gonna act like I'm a scientist. When you have ACL surgery, right? But a very common thing is that people, you need to have physical therapy, right? To build the muscle to regain, and because I get it. Like your wiring in your knee is strong, but you need muscle to support it also, right? Like you want your muscle to be strong, so you have to do therapy for the muscle to catch up, right? In order to support the ligaments.
Yeah.
But then, what happens then is that you also have to start believing in your head that it's strong again.
Yeah.
And that takes a long time. It takes a long time to trust your body again.
That's
right?
true.
Because mentally, like, it's just, for so long, you've been, like, scared of jumping, not to break it more. And when you have surgery, you have so much pain and whatnot. Like, you think it's weak. you have to like regain that mental fortitude or mental like strength. And it took me a while to get there, right? And I don't think it really never recovered because it's not repetitive anymore. It's not repetitive anymore. Remember, it's like broken still.
Yeah.
So when I skate, I'm always careful. And it's really trash. Like I'm always careful of that. And on top of that, I'm really tall, and now I'm taller, and I'm older as I used to be, right? I feel like my body's a tower, and that my lower part of my body is like this Jenga, and I feel like I removed both part of the Jenga, and I only have the middle block, right?
Oh,
and whenever I go for a trick, nobody knows what the fuck's gonna happen with the top of the tower, if it's gonna topple or not.
Yeah.
And I overly trust myself, and I one time I towered, you know, in the bowl when I was skinny, and I go, and I just crashed like really hard.
Oh dang.
And it made me realize I'm just not like my body isn't overall ready to be like a skater anymore, you know? I'd have to like my muscles like have atrophied over time, you know? Think I'd be at the computer.
So like the reality kind of hit right there, boom.
yeah, because these are concepts you never have to worry about when you're younger, right? Like the gravity, like just gravity itself. When I went down the bowl.
Yeah.
My legs and whatnot didn't have enough muscle to push against gravity. And I just crumpled like a can.
Wow.
That was crazy. I didn't even know that was possible.
That feeling must have been so scary. You're like, whoa, because you're expecting it to have enough, right? Like, muscle to hold.
Exactly.
Oh man.
So that was like, it kind of like took me back a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is kind of. It hurts like the confidence of it. That's all.
So Venice Beach Skate Park isn't gonna have Felix visiting for a while.
Well, I might I just need to get like overall muscle.
Yeah.
Like going up and down the stairs 5 times. I'll be sore.
Oh,
right?
Really?
So I need to get my body in shape where normal daily activities don't make me sore or aren't like exhaustive. You know?
Yeah. Dang. Well, you know what? We should go hiking.
Hiking be fun, yeah.
Hiking, man. Actually, just recently, I opened up a YouTube account.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I have 90 subscribers. I'm super
Damn.
stoked.
I'm
a big time, man. Watch out. I'm gonna come catch up.
That's chill.
Yeah. So
that's fun though. You enjoy it though?
You know, it gained a lot more respect for people that do social medias, even more so.
Makes
because
sense.
now, I'm trying to provide some entertainment, right, for the crowd.
Yeah.
And it's a lot harder than just getting out there and recording, because now like you're putting the pieces together to make one solid video. Like it took a lot longer than I thought for me to upload my stuff from my phone to the computer and the computer to YouTube.
Yeah.
All that took so long. And
yeah, I mean I think you learn a lot though from like just the whole process, whatever.
Process,
right? And then you understand like new systems, and then you start having fun with it. I think that's like.
Well, it is pretty cool. So like I got 2 videos up right now.
Oh, that's chill.
Yeah, and then one of them is actually on hiking at this place called Black Star Canyon in Orange County.
Oh, okay.
So
how's it like it?
Oh man. So first of all, we had no idea what this this hiking trail was all about. There's like a really crazy paranormal, mysterious history behind it.
Yeah.
This this property was owned by the native Indians back in the early 1800s, or no, late 1800s, and then the cattle or farmers came along, and I guess they ambushed them. So hundreds of native Indians have
perished.
Yeah, basically ambushed in this Black Star Canyon, and you could still go up and find the monumental pieces,
Oh, wow.
historical pieces up there where there was like a kitchen or whatever.
Oh,
so
it's like a landmark.
Yeah. So, we go there not knowing in the beginning of this year, because, we just wanted to get out because, beginning of the year it was raining. So the first weekend that it got sunny, me, my daughter, and my wife went up there, and not knowing the history of it. So we go in, and the hike in the beginning is like very casual, just like there's paved, trails about 2.5 miles in. And that last mile to get to, there's a waterfall, by the way, at the end. Before you get to that waterfall, about 3/4 of a mile or half a mile, before the before the waterfall, it gets treacherous, like boulders, poison ivy bushes that you just have to
Oh, hell nah.
Yeah, there's all these crazy. I mean, you could make your way around it, but there's a creek in the middle. All you got to do is follow that. But when there's a waterfall, I mean, obviously that's when you want to go.
Yeah.
But when there is a waterfall, there's a creek that goes right along the trail, and there's no way that you could go from one side. You
have to swap it?
You have to keep
swapping in and out. Yeah.
Switch back. We did it like probably about 30 times before we got to the end. But this boulder, I'm telling you, they're like, you know, as tall as you on some places, and you gotta have the right shoes. It's very slippery, and
it's pretty cool though.
It is really cool. It's really rewarding. So once we got to the top, right, or halfway there, when we get into this treacherous area, so remember how I said that there was a massacre, right, of like the Native Indians.
Yeah.
When we get there, there's this Native Indian guy in the middle of the creek with like a ceremonial, like, you know, items gathered up on top of this rock.
Yeah.
And he's playing like an instrument.
Oh, that's cool.
And we're like, oh man, this is so awesome, you know. And it reminds you, we had no idea what this place was because we didn't research it.
Oh, okay, but it's still kind of like people will go there like no, it's like you can still. It's not like you're invading somebody's like spot or whatever, right? It's like a normal. Like,
well, with the local people, like, you know, from people that are in Orange County, they all know about it. I just wasn't aware of it.
Oh, okay.
So I guess there's like a weird, crazy ritual that goes on at nighttime.
Yeah. There's
paranormal. They've said you've seen many UFO sightings, and there's been like people throwing rocks from like the hills if you hike at nighttime. There's all these crazy stories about it. I wasn't aware of it.
Oh yeah,
and so we get up there. My daughter's like 6 years old, right?
Yeah.
So we were prepared for how treacherous the hike was gonna be on the last 3/4 of the mile. So it took us way longer than we were expecting because the round trip is 7 miles. It took us 6.5 hours.
Oh, okay.
And we started at 1 p.m.
Damn, okay, that's pretty crazy, yeah.
So sundown is around what, like 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
So on the way down, it's pitch dark. Oh, and by the way,
that's so bad.
Yeah. So I guess back in the 60s, there was a school bus that went up the hill above the creek, right, above this hiking trail, and it rolled down, and about 30 kids have died there.
Jesus.
And there was this, and again, I don't know any of these stories, right? While we're there, there's this tire stuck in between these big boulders.
Yeah.
And I was like, how did this tire get down there? Like, how? Like, you know, I'm just trying to.
Oh, because you know nothing about any of it, yeah.
So I took a picture of it, and then we go back, and then find out that that's the exact tire. Damn. From that school bus. And so, you know, okay, so we get to the waterfall. We're coming down. It's already getting dark. It already sunsetted. And, you know, like there's all these mountain, you know, covering. Obviously, you know, if you're at the beach, you know, it sunsets at 5. But like if you're in between the mountains, you're already sunsetting around 4:30. So it's getting darker. Yeah. Because the you know it cascades over everything. But anyways, we were coming down and we were the last ones. I'm telling you, we were the last ones. And there's no other way. Oh my God, that thing always scares me. Like every time, I'm sorry. So like, there's no other way of coming down from the waterfall because the waterfall is about 50 foot high and it's just rocks, you know, like tall, high rocks, you know, red rocks that's like surrounding the area. And there was a guy that passed us.
Right.
And I turned around and, you know, and I said, hey, how's it going? Doesn't say anything. He just kind of was looking down and he just passed us like this.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like, oh, okay, well, whatever. You know, you would think with a family, with a 6-year-old, and you're in a pitch dark in middle of nowhere, you interact, right?
Yeah.
That's just what a normal person would do, I am assuming.
Oh, you say hi, at least acknowledge the existence, yeah.
At least say hi, yeah. So he doesn't, right? And again, I'm not aware of what kind of history this place has, you know? So then we get to the end of the treacherous part of it, the 3/4 miles, and then we were about to get onto the, you know, the easier actual, like, you know, paved trail.
Yeah.
Right when we got to the fort, we see another guy running up towards us, and then, I'm telling you, this is already pitch dark.
Yeah, in the dark, yeah.
Yeah, in the dark, and this guy's running up towards the waterfall, and of course, again, I say, hey, what's up? He doesn't say anything. He's just kind of looking down and runs past us. I'm like, that's kind of awkward. Like, okay, well.
Yeah, so where's he going, you know?
I was like, rude, whatever. And then we finally get down to the parking lot. In this parking lot, again, it's in the middle of the canyon. So to get to this parking lot, like the normal, like, you know, another civilization, let's say, like, you know, where the houses are or where the supermarkets are, it's like a good 8 to 10 miles from that parking lot. So if you add 10 miles plus the 3 miles where this guy was running into, that's 13 miles already.
Yeah, it's sundown.
And there was no cars.
Oh, so you think? Oh, he's just he's walking. He's going somewhere.
Dude, there was no cars in the parking lot. Our car was the only car.
Oh shit.
So then I'm assuming, wow, what a, so I'm training for like a marathons, right? I'm like, damn, this guy's dedicated, man. Like he's pushing hard. But then after that night, I go home, right? And then I'm looking up, like, I wonder if anybody posted on YouTube about this canyon. Because, obviously I made the video, that was going to be our first video. So I looked it up, and, there's quite a few, right? It comes up on the list. And almost every single one of them, it's not about, oh, beautiful waterfall, beautiful hike. It's like paranormal, it's most haunted hike in California. All these things.
Jeez, you didn't think it like research it before you went there? You just kind of winged it?
We just went.
Okay, yeah.
So then I'm talking to my clients the very next day, right? I said, hey guys, like, have you heard of Blackstar Canyon? And you're like, oh, you didn't go there at nighttime, right? And I'm like, well, on the way down, it was pitch dark. He's like, dude, did you take your daughter? I'm like, yeah, I went with my family. Like, do not ever do that again. And I'm freaking, I'm like, what? Why? He's like, well, didn't you look it up? I'm like, well, yes, I did. But he's like, dude, you're lucky because on a full moon night, which was that night that we went, there's rituals where, and you could look it up too.
Oh,
it's on a history book. There's people that I guess that they dress up in this black robe, and they walk on the hills of that trail, and they kind of do weird things there.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, that's pretty common on the West Coast though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I went to Phoenix for biking when I was a bit younger.
Okay.
And we had to open up a lot of maps. And trails because my dad's like a really good mountain biker, and we did like mountain bike like racing when we were young, and like a lot of mountain biking.
Yeah.
So we had to pick trails and whatnot. So,
okay.
And on the maps a lot, you'll find there's like vortexes and stuff like that.
Oh, yep.
And these are spots where like people go to like have some sort of like, I don't
know.
Yeah, spiritual like enlightenment experience, like meditation. Yeah. And there's a lot of like really weird spots and weird names on all the maps in like Utah, Phoenix, all these places like on the West Coast, right?
Yeah.
And I think just people they do stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I just didn't know that was a thing. Chat, this is true, right? Chat, like vortexes and stuff like that. Am I crazy?
Yeah. Actually, I've been to some of those too. Yeah, Sedona. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, man.
It's people do stuff like that. It is what it is, but that's pretty crazy though. That you were there on that night, and people were probably going there, right?
Dude, they just started warning me that don't ever take your daughter there because something could have happened. But we went with a good energy of, like, we're with a positive energy of, we want to see a beautiful waterfall at the end.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Not that, oh, I want to see some, some.
Yeah, being like the spot where people died and shit like that. Yeah. Let's go to the bus. Like, it's just kind of dark and weird. Yeah, I get it.
Exactly.
That wasn't your goal, yeah.
No. So I think for sure, but now I'm aware of it. Yeah, maybe I don't want to take my daughter at nighttime, but I do want to go back during the day because at the end of the waterfall, dude, so at the end where that waterfall is, there's a cave. There's a big hole, like cavern.
Oh.
Halfway up, maybe about 20 feet up to the left of the waterfall, and the water also flows through there. And I found out that was the coal mine shaft.
Oh,
so the miners used to go down there. So there's a shaft.
I mean, don't tell me that they died too. Like
that I didn't hear about. But so there's that as well. So I want to go when the water's not flowing and just explore. I just love doing exploring. You know?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, but dude, I want to take you there. If there's ever a chance.
Oh, that's kind of scary, isn't it?
No, maybe we got this. We got this.
Yeah, hiking be pretty fun. I used to hike when I was young. Like my dad, he would try to make us do all the stuff outdoors, right?
Dude,
yeah. Did a lot of hiking and mountain climbing, a bunch.
That's awesome. Yeah, your dad seemed like a very experienced outdoorsman is what it sounded like to me.
Very outdoorsman, and he knows about like all the stuff that can he knows about all the standards and all the things to look for and be worried about. Like he knows all of it.
Oh wow.
Like slippery rocks or like when like the weather shifts or something like that. Like he'll know everything about it.
He did know about like different types of rocks.
Yeah, he knows about it, like everything coming up to like mountains and whatnot.
Yeah. Was he? Wait, I forgot what he told me. Didn't he study something like that with
Agronomer or something like that, or
okay.
In French it's called agronome.
Agronome.
It's something to do with like plants and whatnot, and like I guess I don't know, like minerals and soil and whatnot.
Okay.
Not geology, not like that. It's more like plants and shit.
Oh wow.
Agronomy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I mean, it's a degree, you know. So I love my dad. Okay, you know, he'll brag a lot about his degree. But I don't think he's ever actually used his degree like a singular time in his entire life. But I mean, his first job was in marketing, which is how I think pretty much started for me. Like, because he was in marketing for a company. They had video cameras, you know, with tape. You know, like the actual tape in it, like.
Yeah.
And he had 12. And he would bring them back home because they had to film presentations and marketing and like stuff over there. He had these small cameras, and he would let us use them. So we would use the cameras to film our own stuff.
Oh, okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we make videos and whatnot, and we would, you know.
Oh,
upload.
so you always been around like filming, like recording and being in front of cameras?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool, man. Have you ever thought of like going acting?
Nah, not really.
No, dude. Hasn't there been opportunity where people want to like do some documentary on you, or maybe you use you as like an not extra, but you know like a character in a story?
Not really.
No?
The only thing we've done in that realm was whenever I play on teams like Team Canada or like pro teams for Overwatch.
Yeah.
They would give us a crew of people that would follow us around, and they would just film us
Okay.
all day. But we didn't have to act or do anything, you know. It would just be on the fly.
Yeah, you're just being you.
Yeah, I'm more like I like doing stuff on the fly way more. I never really
Okay.
try with like a script or whatever. I'm usually pretty bad at recording stuff on the like. Believe it or not, that's what I said to some guy the other day. I called Linus when he was here. I was telling him when it comes down to like recording and actually filming, I'm like terrible.
Really?
Like, I'm really bad at like
No way.
I can't.
That's like so hard to believe. You're
Yeah,
you're in front of camera all the time, dude.
Yeah, but it's different though. Whenever I put a camera down and I click record and I have a take and I have to do something good now, I can't do it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so shocked to hear that. No
Yeah.
way.
So bad.
What? All right.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
All
It really
right.
is.
Well, how about what about the show? Don't you have a show, right? Like where
I tried it. That's like more produced, I guess.
Okay.
I enjoyed that,
Yeah.
but since I wasn't the problem with it. I always thought about the problems. I don't mind. I don't care about the good parts of it because you can take them in for what they are and move on. But with negative parts, you can improve on them, right?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And the problem with that with it is that I wasn't part enough of the creating process, right? So I did when I do something,
Yeah.
like I master it. Right?
You wanted to
because I'm the one who built it. But since I didn't build it, there was a disconnect between the product and me. Right? There was a.
You have an expectation.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, there's a big gap in between me and the thing.
Okay.
When I do something, I want it to feel like one. I'm the thing.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense or not?
Oh yeah, totally.
Maybe it'll sound like I'm a big deal. That's not what I mean. I mean, if I do something, I want it to feel like a singular thing.
Yeah.
If it's me interacting with something, I don't want to be two things, right?
Yeah.
The distinction between the both creates a disconnect, and it doesn't feel right.
I see. Like you want to commit with what, the direction you're going. Like you don't want to have multi-outlet.
Yeah. So I master it so much. I know where the pieces are moving.
Yeah.
I send the pieces to go to places, right?
Yeah.
And I'm running it.
Yeah.
But instead, it felt. But that's my fault, not their fault. It felt too much like I was being told to go to places, and I was the one moving around in somebody else's thing. Right?
Oh, I got you.
And that feeling,
Yeah.
it's kind of terrible.
I see. I get what you mean.
Does that make sense? Yeah, it's kind of how it is.
Yeah.
If you're a contestant, that's fine. If you're a host, it's not.
I get, yeah. Well, because, like, you know, it's like your, basically, like, book that you're writing, and you don't want that book to go to another story, right? Like, you know, the chapters need to kind of flow together.
If you have to interact with it, yeah. Because then you don't really know about it. You don't feel like you master it. It's somebody else's vision for it.
Yeah.
Somebody else's thought and somebody else's interpretation. So you don't know why. You don't know that it's important sometimes to understand the whys, right? Because then you know when to do it and when not to do it.
Yeah.
You master it. It's you.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel that. So that's why I didn't enjoy it as much. But I thought it was good. It gave me a lot of experience though.
I see. Well, that's cool. I mean, like, at least you tried, like, a different adventure, you know?
Yeah.
It was like a game show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of good experience though, for sure.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's why I came to LA in the first place, right?
Yeah.
But then LA just gonna trash, to be honest. It just gonna. It's not that LA is bad. Is that my feeling with LA or the city or the state is a little bit like I'm biased because all the bad things and a lot of negative things happened when I was here.
Oh,
they were probably still gonna happen, but I was here when it happened. So my brain associates
with that.
Right? It makes me want to leave, but sometimes I'm like, if I leave, I can't. It's not like I'm gonna flee the problems. The problems aren't because I'm here. You know?
Yeah. Well, you know, but again, like that's what's gonna make you stronger, right? Because if you run from it, that means you're.
Oh no, I'm
you know
not.
What I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm chilling. I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay, so another thing I want to ask you, like, what was that Streamy Award? Is that like where all the streamers go? Like with like all the outlets, all the streamers from every streaming services? Because you didn't you win an award on it was called.
Oh yeah, I won the Just Chatting of the Year. Yeah, I saw that.
Congrats on that, man.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because there's gazillion streamers out there, dude.
yeah, there's a bunch. Yeah, there was a bunch of YouTubers. It's more like a YouTube thing, right? But introduced like some like Twitch and TikTok people in it. Now it's more like I don't even really know what it's about, to be honest. It's more like an award show for content creation.
Okay.
And they had categories that led more towards live content, so Twitch streamers. So I was included in that, and then I won Just Chatting of the Year, which is this type of content we're doing now, type of thing.
So how did you guys get nominated?
Just randomly.
Oh, randomly? Okay.
Yeah, just gonna happen.
Oh. Hey, have you seen the movie on Netflix called Glass A or something like that?
No.
No? Oh, like it's about this show where like this like there's these politicians or like like a social media influencer is kind of using this one dude who he provides and supports all of them, and then one of the guys is a social media influencer, and they talk about Twitch.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, this guy's a sensation. He's like the best Twitch influencer, and I forgot the actor's name. He's like this big buff guy with like he kind of has like a short hair. I can't really name what movies he's in, but he kind of looks like Hulk.
Dave Bautista.
Huh?
Dave Bautista or something.
Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah, that guy. Yeah, so he's supposedly like the Twitch #1 influencer. I thought of you. I was like,
interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't see none of that.
So that's like a pretty cool movie that just recently came out.
Yeah, I don't really interact with the that like I've been pretty much closing down and like hunkering down. So I haven't had much time to like interact with like the all the stuff like that, like in the media out there that much.
You don't have like much time to be watching movies, huh?
Yeah, I've been watching less and less of stuff like overall. So like just like watching a movie or a piece of content or like an interview or a podcast, things that keep you like sharp in like the media world. I've been like completely like out of it.
Oh really?
A lot. Yes, I've been kind of like all these things are like unknown to me. It seems like everybody knows this. Glass onion. I don't know what that is.
What is it?
Glass onion. Is that what I was thinking? Onion?
Glass, yeah. Glass egg or glass. I think it is called glass egg. Yeah.
Oh, I know what that is. Yes, yeah. That's why sometimes like people think I'm like egoing other people, like, oh, dude, how do you not know this or how do you not know this person? And I'm like, it's not that I'm egoing, I just don't know, you know, like I genuinely, like I just don't know, like
For sure.
yeah.
Well, you are one of the creators too, so it's like difficult for you to be able to kind of share your time when you're creating, you know, watching others.
Yeah, but I like it though. Like I like collabing with people and see what they do, whatever. I'm interested in what they do, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to run this like I'm trying to invite a lot of people for like a segment on my stream and ask them questions about their world because I'm interested in everybody else's world.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I know about my world because I never do it all day. I want to know more about other people's worlds.
Yeah.
And almost like, how do I say this? More like them as a person, how they interact with it. Just like I go over here and I stream. Like, let's say they were to stream their world.
Yeah.
How is it like their daily life with that world? I have a lot of questions about that. You know, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm into other people, and I like to observe people. People always say that I'm a people observer because my AI kept saying that. He kept saying I'm a people observer. I don't know why he kept saying that, but he kept saying that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm really interested on this AI thing, man. Like, I'm really looking forward to that. What do you think of AI, by the way? Like, do you think we're still, like, not there for it to be out there to be, you know, benefiting off of?
I think with almost everything else, like, I think there's a crazy amount of value in a lot of new things, and you can always, I think, get that value.
Yeah.
While like weeding out and cutting down on the negative, like the bad things it comes with it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So of course there's gonna be like bad things like deep fake that are like doing bad things with AI, right?
Yeah.
And you gotta it needs polishing.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But I think being overly scared of it is bad because there's value in everything, right?
Yeah.
That's what my mindset with everything, right? Same with content. When people were like, "Oh, dude, don't do like bathtub content, like girls do that." I don't care. It's new content. It's new things that people can enjoy, right?
Yeah.
We can polish it, right? Like there's like things that are not okay that are happening. They can cut down on it and not do that, right?
Yeah.
But it's like at the end of the day, you know, you still create something new. You expand.
Yeah.
So expand and polish. Don't be scared
sure.
of expanding because there's going to be some rough edges. Just polish them.
For sure.
That's how I feel about AI.
Okay.
A lot of good value, a lot of good potential, right? People scream and yell at the negative things, right?
Yeah.
Just polish. That's it. That's my thought.
Okay. Yeah, I feel you on that. Because like everything, even in the past, you know, the things that we're benefiting out of, I think there was a little scare, you know?
Yeah.
But look at now, like, you know, we're adapting to a lot of like technologies, whereas before, like, you know, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of scare of technology.
Drones. People were scared of drones at the beginning.
Yeah.
Dude, people were going to put a camera on it and film in the backyard. People are going to do it. I think a good example is drones. People were very scared of drones at first, right?
Yeah, that's
But
true.
drones have a lot of really good uses.
There totally is.
In filming, in creation, even possibly in security, in entertainment, in live shows.
Yeah.
Drones are insane.
I think I even mentioned about that like the first time or the second time I met you. Do you remember the story?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, yep.
Like they shot you know, they brought a drone out to rescue somebody out of national park.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like that was definitely helpful because that lady would have been super dehydrated, heat stroke in middle of like, you know, the national park. So yeah, there is a really great positive things about technology.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's because people people in chat were like having some sort of reactions because there was like an incident recently about
with a drone or something.
No, with AI.
Oh.
There was like it's I'm not gonna make it refresh it too hard again. Just basically what happened is that there was an incident where some guy was like caught looking at some like indecent pictures using a paid service for AI of other of his like colleagues. You could say in that sense. And then it made like a super big movement on the internet. I mean, okay. Listen, I'm trying to choose my words very carefully here, like super carefully, right? when negative, bad things happen, right? Yes, there's a lot of like hurt and damage, and it's really trash, and you don't want these things to happen, right?
Yeah.
But I always look for like a silver lining, right? I feel like it made people aware of a problem, and then the way people are tackling it with like laws and whatnot. I think it broadens the question, right, of the negative things in its existence and how to deal with it further, right? And in that sense, kind of shapes up or accelerates the future of polishing these things so that they don't happen again, or you know, that it happens less often or in a more polished way, right? So, like I said, it's kind of hard to say this because, you know, people will be very emotional when you say things on the internet, right?
Yeah.
And I get it. I understand that there's other people that are like, you know, victims of that bullshit that happened, you know, because like their body was used like in a way they should have been against their consent, right? Because of the AI shit, right? And it's really trash. But you know, there were some because you know there were like it made a lot of questions. It brought up a lot of questions. I think that are kind of like needed that will help the future.
For sure.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What else? What else?
Yeah, man. Well, it is what it is. You know, like it's kind of it's difficult to avoid like some, I guess, technology advancements because you can do so much, but just kind of like you said, taking the positive out of it, and hopefully that will outweigh the negative side.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, which always I always think it's really cool though to see all the things that happen and it's developing like on the fly, like things are happening every day that are new that we haven't seen in the past, and they're like super crazy big advancements. It's like a complete new world every time. If you think about AI and stuff like that, I get it. People have used AI and other stuff in a lot of worlds forever, for the longest time. So it's not like something that just appeared and it's brand new, right?
Yeah.
Well, for us as outsiders, I think these products that are like user friendly, and seeing what happens when you give a product to the world, right? Not to the companies, to the world. What will they think? It gives more brains and more people to interact with the product, and creates new things. And then these things they escalate really fast. They snowball, right?
Yeah.
Because then people have ideas, and people are creative. People do things, right, that will inspire actual good, really insane other things, you know, like that experts are going to work on and whatnot. I think that has like a massive amount of value.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, definitely. And it will help out. Like, you know, whether you know it or not, like they're helping out, like, you know, like their family members in a long, like, you know, long distances where you're really not aware of, but they might be helping, you know, the family members that are in need.
Yeah.
Like what is it, like in the hospitals, or like for instance, like, you know how your family's all the way up in Quebec, right? Like in Canada. Like same thing with me. I have family up in Japan. That's long distances, and I'm able to kind of communicate. Whereas before, if we didn't have this, I might not be able to actually see their face.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
So I guess it does have benefits. Hey, how does it feel, by the way? Because I'm pretty much done.
Oh, the hair?
Yeah.
It feels good.
Yeah.
Feels super good.
All right. I'm just gonna fill a little light hair products.
Can I be honest? How do I feel about this? Fuck. I feel like the length at the back is good.
Yeah.
I feel like the sides maybe aren't short enough.
Oh yeah.
But but by a small amounts.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad not making it. You did all that.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I definitely could. Yeah, take a little bit more. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, just because the bag was really long, right?
Yeah.
But the bag is usually like a byproduct, you know, like it kind of just, you know, it grows as the hair grows, and I just feel like we cut a really good amount over here.
Yeah.
But it doesn't fit the sides.
Okay.
I don't want to be rude or whatever. It's just my understanding of how hair works or whatever.
Yeah, but you still want the hair like over the ears and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I could take off a little bit more.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, no big deal. All right. Yeah, man. That's why I gotta know. You know, like you let me know what's good with you.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, I probably should have told you ahead of time. It's just because it's so the hairs on my face a lot. It's annoying.
Yeah.
And if it grows in like, I feel like with this in like a week or two, it's gonna be back on my face a little bit.
Okay, yeah, no big deal.
Which which is so we don't need to cut like that much more. Just
okay.
a little bit, yeah. We'll
just dust it off a little bit. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So everything's been good with you.
Yeah, everything's been good. You know. Actually, my daughter's doing Girl Scout right now, so we that's kind of like in the forefront of everything. You know, putting everything aside. Just make sure she's selling all her Girl Scout cookies so we could send her to this camp called Camp Sherman. It's like a reward they get if they match the certain amount of sales.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I used to be pretty good at selling my chocolate bars at school.
Nice.
Actually, we kind of cheated a lot.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did your parents help you out?
Yeah. So when I was young, me, my brother, and my dad, we used to deliver the paper. We used to deliver the papers, right? Yeah. And I always tell Chad about how we deliver the papers because it was a big deal, because we used the okay, this will sound like I'm some sort of like drug dealer. Okay, I promise I'm not. Listen, we used the business of delivering the papers that we used for the press as a vehicle for a bunch of other things, right?
Oh.
So we were really smart about it.
Okay.
And so we had it was pretty dank. So okay, here's what we do. So we had a lot of clients. We had 3 streets.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 streets. And we had a lot of clients. And we developed a more, like a deeper relationship that you would normally build with your clients. Right? So then what we do is that we all gave them an envelope. Yeah. All in an orange envelope. It was very orangey. And we put it in their mailbox. It would stay there all day, right? And we said, just don't touch it, leave it there, right?
Yeah.
And we tell them, we'll use that as a way of communicating, right? So if you want like your paper to be like, you want it to be in a bag, or you want it to be not in the driveway, you want it to be on your porch, or you want it to be like in between both of your doors, because there's a lot of double doors, right? I'm from like 2 doors, a glass door.
Yeah.
How do you want it? Just is that we would communicate, right? So then they would give us feedback. At the same time, we noticed they would give us like, hey, like Merry Christmas, or whatever. You know, some of these people are lonely. You know, they'll like communicate and they'll give us like a little letter, right? Because you know it makes them feel good.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, at the same time, what else do people do when they give you a card or a message? Sometimes, they give you money.
Yeah. So
people started doing it is that they started giving us some tips for doing good.
Oh.
So then we had made this service of delivering the papers to like almost like a luxury one. So we would put them in bags and whatnot, right? Like plastic bags.
Yeah.
And everything was always dry. It was never damaged. It was always at the right place at the right time. It was perfect for all of them, right?
Okay.
So what we'd do is that we would like communicate like certain like contests and whatnot, like in their mailbox. So that we would create an interaction with them, and then they would interact back, right?
Yeah.
And if of course they're having a good day and they got a promotion or something like that, or they got a bonus, you know, they'll put money in it. And we started making a dank amount of money in tips. Like we were like raking in, like crazy, right?
Nice.
And for Christmas and stuff, like if you think about it, like at my age, dude, I was like, it's elementary school, you know, and being in high school, like
man, you're already smart. Like you're already like entrepreneurship right there.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. I mean, it was my I think it was mostly my dad's idea, but we would implement like more creative ideas and whatever with it, and it would kind of like build off of it. Yeah. And then you know, and then more kids or whatever, so you know, of course, they're more likely to give. What was I thinking about? What was the early years? Talk about that. How did we get there? Because there was a reason why I'm telling all this. Chocolate bars. Yeah. So then, this is a more like daring part of it. Okay. When we would ask, when the school would give us, it would only give us, even if you say, yo, dude, I'm gonna sell a crazy amount of chocolate, right? Off of the school, they only give you 2 boxes at most. So it was
really.
As for chocolate boxes, they were really big. They were very expensive.
Oh, okay.
We had this very, very high quality, expensive chocolate over there. So it was 1 box or 2. That's it. We would always get 2, and we wouldn't even sell them, right?
Okay.
We sold none of it. What we would do is that the next day at my school, I would put all the money that it was worth in the box, and I would say I sold all of it. and I would give it to them in their mailboxes for free.
Oh,
right?
okay. Because like the
As
money
an
that
investment.
yeah.
And then the tips started spamming like crazy. They would tip so hard because the chocolate was so high quality, it didn't feel like some trash chocolate you just sell, right?
Yeah.
They didn't even know that it was like high school chocolates. They didn't even know it was like some girls. They just know it was high quality chocolate. They felt like they felt cared for, right?
Yeah.
And they were given crazy amount of tips back, right?
Yeah.
And overall we were making way more money we spent. So we would buy like 6 boxes, sell 0, and just load the boxes full of money. That's it. That was a strat. And then, so growing up, me and my brother were able to buy like Xbox,
Yeah.
PlayStation, a trampoline in our backyard, skateboarding stuff.
Yeah.
Because we had money.
Wow, it was it was an amazing trade-off.
Yeah, it was a hustle. It was.
Yeah.
Now looking back, I wish I took it more seriously, like doing all that, because it was like think about it overall, it's a lot of work, like every day, like waking up at like 5 and just whatnot.
Yeah.
And then taking a nap and then going to school. It's
Dude, it was like basically like you were playing with the bank, but bartering style.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a kid, that's super smart.
Yeah.
And of course, taking advantage of you guys being in elementary school or whatever it is, people are more likely to, gift you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it was chill though. I mean, we enjoyed it.
Nice.
It was really, really cool. I think it was a really cool experience.
That's amazing.
But listen. I'm not just saying it now because it's been such a long time, right? Of course, I wouldn't have said this at the time. The motherfuckers that didn't tip a single time and didn't care about our system, about the envelope, they were getting fucked on. Okay, they were a client, right? So they, if you pay for the press or for the papers, you're gonna get your papers, right?
Yeah.
The way you're gonna get it is up to my interpretation. Okay, so these guys. When it was like a snowing and there was a lot of snow, and there was like a snowstorm, right?
Yeah.
They didn't get the bag. Why would they get the bag? Why would I put the paper in the bag protected from the snow?
Yeah.
You know the papers. You're gonna get the papers, and then I've never in my life launched a paper. Like in the movie they launch them.
Yeah.
We never ever do that, right? That's like a movie thing.
Yeah.
I always handled it, but these motherfuckers didn't tip.
Yeah.
We were doing like back throws, like blind throws.
No way.
Because these were just rude.
Yeah.
Not only they didn't tip. Usually they were actually rude.
Oh,
when we would talk to them, they would get mad.
Oh wow. that you guys had that system going on.
Well, they were just like bad people. Like all of them were just bad people. Generally, like they were when we would talk to them, they were rude, and we were just children, man.
Yeah.
Like some of them would even like yell at us.
Oh, jeez.
Like, man, that one time, like, even when we weren't, like, doing the throw shit. So I breathe in some.
You got hair in your throat?
Yeah. Sorry.
That's all good.
Yeah, still there.
Dang.
It was actually really bad. Let me tell you.
Okay, yeah. Oh man. Uh-oh, Felix, don't go down on us now.
I can't breathe for shit.
Do you want to go grab water for you?
Sorry about that. I actually can't breathe for shit. Like, and then I breathe, I got like a real big ass puff of fucking thing. I guess that's why people don't talk that much after their barber shit. Fuck, man.
Oh yeah, that's true. Uh-oh.
I guess when people shut the fuck up when they go to the barber.
Don't grab water?
No, I think I should be good now.
Okay. Yeah, it's all that just hair floating around in this room.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool. All right, we're pretty much done though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, just gotta get this corner.
And yeah, so I think that was like a big learning experience. I think growing up, especially like talking to people and whatnot. I don't know. I mean, we weren't like spiteful or whatever, but we would throw their they pay their papers a lot, just like they would get like normal service.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple times where it was the F. Is all good? There is where I'm from, since there's a lot of snow, people have like they call it a tempo. And a tempo is like a carport where you put your car in, right?
Yeah.
But snow doesn't go on it.
Okay.
It's like a small.
Oh, like carport.
Carport.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a small house for your car. And basically, there was like the walkway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's better for like definitely.
Is that better?
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'd fill their papers, we'd launch it, and it would fall in between like the way you walk to the house and the carport.
Oh,
And we'd
yeah.
get stuck in the void. And I would be honest with you, we never really picked it up. We just kind of left it there. I was like, I'm not gonna bother with that shit. I mean, we could let them do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, hair's fine. It's just because it's just the way it's styled and whatnot, and also it's dry and it's got product in it. I mean, the way I style my hair, anyways, is like very like scruffy. Like I'll just kind of wake up and just
mess it up.
Yeah, I'll just put some water in it, just so all the kinks are out, and then it'll just kind of get there. So it always looks worse, right? When it's like flat down and all polished, and it makes me look like a corn, like a.
Yeah. You want like more texture, like kind of, like already slept in look.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, exactly. But just when I wash my hair, it makes it heavy.
Yeah.
Hair falls down straight down, right?
Yeah.
Which is trash. I hate that. So I usually don't use that much shampoo. Just a little bit of shampoo. Just it keeps a little bit of volume,
Like oil in there.
Yeah, I don't put any product. It's just like the normal look. I just don't like when it's just straight up flat. Which is what like conditioner does that a lot, where it makes it so flat and heavy.
Yeah, it makes it like too slick.
Yeah.
Nice. You go give it a little scruff.
Yeah,
kind
good.
of slipped in.
Yeah, I'll probably just put water in it later. Not to like redo all your work, but
Yeah.
normally I just kind of like just give it a reset,
Okay.
just to see what it look like when I wake up and I put water in it.
Yeah,
just
for
to, like,
sure.
re-emulate it.
All right.
It's good though. I like the length though. It's
Yeah?
really good. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that like this is usually how I like it to have like overall
Yeah.
and sides. Yeah.
All right, cool. Oh, let me take a little picture real quick.
Oh yeah, sorry. I kind of.
No, it's okay. Yeah, it's always like, the way we style it, and then sometimes like, individual want to style it, like, it's slightly different, and I understand, it's all good.
Yep.
You can play with it after.
Yep. Phew.
Yeah, I always surprised how much hair you have too.
Yeah, it's a lot.
All right, cool. Alrighty, man.
Okay.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, go and take a look at it like closer up.
Yeah.
And let me know what you think.
Yeah, of course. I'm also gonna the vacuum.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was fun. It was good seeing you this year.
Thank you for everything.
Actually, in between seeing you from last time, I went to Japan.
Oh yeah, how was that like?
Dude, do you know Gundam?
Yeah, of course. I play the game sometimes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Dude, you know they have a life-size Gundam?
Oh yeah, so that it's massive.
The thing is like, like a 40 meters tall, which I don't know how many feet that is, but you know what I mean, like a 5-story building, basically, and the thing actually moves. It comes out of the port.
I saw the video. Yeah.
Oh my.
It almost looks like a SpaceX launch, right?
Dude.
The way it starts.
Yeah, exactly.
The big tower to hold it, and then it goes. Yeah.
Yup. It was such a amazing experience because that's what I used to watch, when I was a child. So it got me back to the childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. I didn't play that. I didn't play with that as a kid. We had Bionicle.
Oh, okay.
You know about Bionicle?
But it's like your guys' form like what Transformer?
Nah, not really. It's just like it was like a more like a Lego thing, but
Oh, okay.
I mean, I just thought like, you know, I don't know. That's what I thought about Gundam. But I think about Bionicle. That's all.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I didn't play with that as much.
Yeah, there's so many. Yeah, I actually bought a couple of like models. You know, where like you have to. I guess it is kind of like a Lego, but like a little bit more intense.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
And you have to paint it too.
These. I mean, there are clear ones.
Oh,
or, like,
yeah.
Ones, but there are ones that are already like painted.
Oh yeah,
You know, so
you
you
put
just
stickers
have
on
to-
them.
Yeah, you just have to. Yeah, exactly. You just have to put it together. Yeah. Here, yeah. Let me clean all this up right here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna vacuum and it'll be good.
Okay.
Here, challenge for some extreme vacuuming action. I'll show you right there.
There you go.
I forgot where I put this thing.
Do you have like a Dyson?
Yeah.
Dude, I never knew how much of a difference a Dyson would make on a carpet.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's insane. It like almost like refluffs. You know, refluffs the
The actual fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really dank.
It really, really
Yo,
good.
where did I put this thing, man? Yeah, I got the people to like clean the house last time.
Yeah.
And they kind of troll. Like they're not very. I don't know.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
like they did some stuff I never seen people that clean houses do. Like,
They probably saw you like, oh, it's just one dude living here. Gotta take
Yeah.
it easy on him.
and they're like pretty like expensive too. It's just odd. Like
Wow.
they took all my clothes and they bunched them in a hole, like in a stack, and
Uh-huh.
just put it in a cupboard.
Are you serious?
Like so I'm running, and it is like okay, like I think it's just kind of odd.
Wow, that is kind of odd. Well, they're not getting a 5-star rating.
Yeah, I don't know, and they were hyped too. So I'm like okay, maybe just like an off day or something.
Yeah, that's awkward. It's the paid stars or what is it? Paid reviews.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Have they ever got to see you do this?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, this is a special episode of Felix.
Yeah, I'm It's sometimes I wash. Oh, it's not picking up. Oh no, I got it.
Yeah. Oh, because I know they have so many looks like they're like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I need to leave it out. Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like they know every corner of your house.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? I'm so happy to see you and you look healthy.
Thank you. Yeah. Nice seeing you too. Oh my god, it's not picking up. Like, why is it doing that? You think?
Oh shoot, is this full?
No.
No. Well, you know what? Here, like I could take the chunks and then maybe like just do
Oh
the.
yeah, thank you, but then yeah.
Yeah, no worries. There you go. Here, let me go throw this away.
Is that now? Is that? Yeah, so it should be going good now.
Is there like a mode? Maybe you need to like raise it up a little bit.
Oh yeah, maybe yeah.
Yeah, you know how like there's like a.
Floor type, yes, yeah. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Maybe.
That now. Oh no. Wait here. Let me see. Turn it up a bit. Maybe the bottom part. It's. Oh no, it doesn't look bad.
Yeah, I just control inside. I don't think it's
Yeah.
not that much. As long as I get it out of this spot, you know, so I don't like.
Yeah.
Okay, so I try one more time.
Yeah, it looks like it's like just collecting. Huh.
Alright, you're good.
Maybe it might be better if you just keep. Are you able to?
I'm giving it over. It's pretty much over now, though.
Yeah.
I think.
There you go. Nice.
Nice. I just swole, but it's
alright.
I think it's all good now, though.
You don't look like you're a cat lady, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
We know the cat ladies have all these like furs everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's pretty clean now.
Yeah, we're good.
Chat. I have to go change because I don't want to have hair in my face the whole day. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys like a sponge or something like that to watch for like a little bit. Okay.
Oh, here. Are you gonna change? Is
Yeah.
Shirt right now?
Yeah.
I actually have a gift for you.
Really?
Yeah, I do have a gift for you.
Ooh.
Maybe you could change into this.
What is that?
It's gonna be kind of like a little promoting myself, but look at. Remember, a lot of people say
that is cute.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I'll wear it.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sweet, dude. And then I got you hair products.
Oh, shit, really?
Because I know this will help a little bit. Like this one, because, for leave-in, if you ever get like tangle or your hair feeling dry, because especially right now, it's during wintertime.
Yeah.
Like it is drier out there, so just spray this after you take a shower.
Yeah.
And then just leave it in. But don't use too much because then it could get like kind of like too oily.
Okay, yeah, you leave it in.
So just like do like 3 sprays every time after you walk out of the shower. And
Good.
this one is like basically like what I used on you just now, just to piece out the hair.
Good, thank you.
Yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah, here, I'll just leave it in this bag right here.
Okay.
Yeah, man, there you go.
Chat, I will, yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, I hate feeling like I have like hair everywhere. It makes me feel, I feel like I'm porcupine.
Yeah.
I just wanna fucking,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna,
Here you go.
hold on, let me just put it like this. That's cute. Okay, chat, I'm going to, go hair it out, okay? And I'll be in like 5 minutes. Chat. Yeah.